I've been watching a series on the National Geographic channel called Genius. It's a series based on Albert Einstein's life, and it's so fascinating. What's interesting to me is the way that Albert Einstein can completely focus and concentrate while solving physics problems. In one scene, it shows Albert Einstein suffering from an ulcer attack, laying on his bed, looking up at the ceiling when the light from the light bulb on the ceiling caught his eye. His imagination starts playing out, and after years of struggling to solve the relativity theory, he solves the problem. I'm certainly no genius, but I've always been fascinated on how our mind works. In my coaching practice, many of my clients express to me that they suffer from migraines, not being able to concentrate, depression, anxiety, panic disorders, and the list goes on and on. What's even more interesting is the same people have a very difficult time concentrating too. And they have suffering sales. I can't help but to think, is there a correlation? I think so, and I'm Christine Harrington, the Savvy Sales Lady, and right after this, you'll learn how to improve your concentration. World of instant everything, there's so much science that proves that instant doesn't always mean that our brain can catch up. Actually, study shows just the opposite. It indicates that this instant everywhere world can be harmful to the old noggin. The smartphone now acts as a new limb coming off of our hand because we can't seem to put the dang thing down. So how do you improve concentration in order to improve your sales and your health? What to eliminate? The first thing you have to eliminate is multitasking. There's been so much science out there that proves that multitasking is harmful to the brain. Background noise. Do you work with background noise going on all the time? Background noise is nothing but a distraction. Fast food. If you're not putting healthy, whole, living food in your body and eating foods that help the brain work, then you're doing your brain a disservice, and that in turn affects your concentration. Notification bells. Take your smartphone and mute all of the notification, social media bells, your email bells. When you're at work on your laptop, mute your sound on your laptop, put your phone on Do Not Disturb, and for 1 hour, give yourself the relief of working in silence. Another thing that hampers concentration is stress. Get rid of the stress, and that includes the people that cause you stress. Instead of watching the news every night and getting all worked up over this crazy political climate, take a news retreat and stop watching news for an entire week. If you have people in your life that cause you stress, stay away from them for a week. Now, here's what to add. Start with a plan for your day. Decide tomorrow morning that you're going to eliminate all of the stress and distraction so you can fully concentrate on doing your cold calls, on prospecting, on following up. Have a plan for your day. Focus on one thing at a time. Don't start prospecting and then trying to do emails while you're in between prospecting. Don't start cold calling and then get distracted by a social media bell. Focus on one thing at a time. Work in silence. You know, when people tell me that they hate silence, what I say back to them is, you don't want to be alone with yourself. A lot of people have trouble being completely alone with themselves. Silence is an actual gift you give to yourself, so you have no distractions and you can concentrate at 100%. Add good nutrition, like I said before. Give up your junk food and your snacking. I want to highly recommend that you follow Dr. Eric Berg on his YouTube and his website. He gives phenomenal information on how to increase your mental acuity just by changing your food. Dr. Daniel Amen is another one who has done absolutely astounding research on the mind and how to improve it through eating the right foods. Exercise and rest. Make sure that you're getting adequate exercise at least 3 times a week, and make sure you're getting 7 to 8 hours of good sleep every single night. Writing notes with a pen and paper. Yes, the old-fashioned way. There's actually scientific proof that shows that when you're writing out something with a pen and a paper, you remember it easier. The next one is review information. If you have an important sales presentation coming up, practice the material, but practice it, sleep on it, practice it again, and see if there's any areas that you need to tweak. If you have to write an important email, write it, then put it away, sleep on it for 24 hours, review it again. When you review and practice, it not only helps the memory, but it helps your concentration while you're doing the sales presentation. Now you can learn much more about how to improve your concentration on an article that I wrote for my blog. There's much more scientific information and more tips and strategies. Just click on the link below and it'll take you to my blog so you can read it. Now I'd like to invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that notification bell so you'll be alerted every time I upload a video. But more importantly, remember this: sales is a journey. It's not a quick trip around the block.